Welcome to the Unbalanced Coaching and Training channel, where we grow your resilience. This is the first of a three-part series where we will guide you in the use of deep breathing to help you reduce stress and anxiety, potentially lower your heart rate and blood pressure, and enhance your focus and concentration. But firstly, for the curious and the skeptic among you, here is a short and oversimplified explanation of why and how this works. Our nervous system consists of the central, peripheral, and autonomic nervous systems, and these work together like a huge symphony to help us keep alive and functioning. The autonomic nervous system is of specific interest to us as a major player in the management of anxiety and stress. The autonomic nervous system coordinates and controls all the functions that keep us alive, such as heart function, blood pressure, breathing, sweating, and digestion, to name a few. It is responsible for maintaining a fine balance between these functions. So, as the one function changes, the other functions need to adapt to create a new balance to keep us alive and well. The autonomic system is made up of the sympathetic and parasympathetic systems. You can remember the sympathetic system as the one that demonstrates sympathy with us when we find ourselves in situations that we perceive as either challenging or dangerous. It prepares us for fight, flight, or freeze by increasing the heart rate, speeding up our breathing, increasing blood pressure, sweating, and muscle tension, among other things. So we have all experienced that psyched up, tense feeling, like when you're preparing for an exam, speaking in public, or find yourself in a conflict situation. So this is the system to blame for us experiencing tension, anxiety, and stress. But it is a crucial system to help us function well and stay safe in these situations. However, if the sympathetic system is constantly triggered for prolonged periods of time, it can sabotage our physical and psychological well-being. The parasympathetic system, on the other hand, brings the calm. And for the sake of memory, you can think of it as paralyzing the sympathetic system, although that is oversimplification. The parasympathetic system helps us to relax. It reduces the heart rate, lowers the blood pressure, slows down breathing, regulates digestion, helps us sleep, experience positive emotions, and is crucial in the support of our immune systems. So obviously, this would be the system that we want to activate to manage our anxiety and stress. Unfortunately, we have limited control over these systems, but breathing is one of the ways that we can influence these systems. The mechanical action of the lungs and chest, changes in the oxygen and carbon dioxide exchange, breathing rhythms, and stimulation of specific nerves in the throat can influence these systems. So in this part 1, you will learn to use your diaphragm and lower ribs to breathe into the lower part of the lungs where the largest percentage of gas exchange take place, and thereby increase your oxygen and carbon dioxide exchange. In part 2, you will learn a specific breathing technique to stimulate the nerves in the throat that contributes to the activation of the parasympathetic system. And we introduce you to a variety of breathing rhythms also believed to contribute to the stimulation of the parasympathetic system. In part 3, we bring everything together in a 10-minute calming breathing practice. So let's get started. Find yourself a band of some kind that you can wrap around the lower part of your ribs. It can be a towel, a scarf, a tie, or TheraBand. So at this point you might want to hit pause so you can find yourself a band. Right, then find yourself a well-ventilated place to sit. You can sit on your knees or cross-legged on the floor, or with your legs stretched out in front of you but your back supported, either on the floor or a bed. Or you can sit in an upright chair with your feet firmly on the floor and your back supported. Your position should be comfortable, and if at any time you feel dizzy, lightheaded, or out of breath, You rest and breathe easy until you are ready to join us again. Place your hands on your stomach, in the space just below your breastbone. Close your eyes and sit tall with your back and imagine your shoulders melting away from your ears. Tuck your chin slightly. We will breathe in and out through the nose. Start by breathing easy and bring your awareness to where you feel most of the movement during your breathing. Now, as you breathe in, allow the air to fill your stomach and feel your stomach float outward into your hands. And then as you breathe out through the nose, feel the stomach float back down. Breathe in through the nose and allow the stomach to float outwards into your hands. And breathe out through the nose and feel the stomach float down. Breathe in, allowing the air to fill your stomach into your hands. And breathe out, allowing the stomach to float down. Do 2 more breaths like these on your own time, feeling your stomach move outward into your hand on the breath in and float down on the breath out. You can rest and breathe easy. Bring your awareness into the rest of your body and just notice any tension that you might be feeling and release that. Now take the band that you have at hand and wrap it around your lower rib cage. Cross it in the front so that you hold the left end in your right hand and the right end in your left hand. Pull it slightly tight so that you feel a light pressure around your ribs. Close your eyes, sit tall, melt your shoulders away from the ears and lightly tuck your chin. As you breathe in through your nose, now feel your stomach and your whole rib cage gently float outwards into the front, sides and back of the band. As you breathe out through your nose, feel the stomach and the ribs float back down and the band soften. Maintain the tall, relaxed feeling and breathe in, feeling your stomach and the whole rib cage move outwards into the band. Breathe out through your nose and feel the stomach and the ribs float back down as the band softens. Breathe in, feel the band gently tightening all around your ribs and your stomach. And breathe out, feel the band soften as the ribs and the stomach float down. Still maintaining the tall feeling with the shoulders melting away from the ears and the chin slightly tucked, breathe in, filling the stomach and the rib cage with air. And as you breathe out, feel the band soften and the stomach and rib cage float back down. Do 2 more breaths on your own, maintaining the tall and relaxed feeling. And you can rest and breathe easy. Bring your awareness again to the rest of your body and scan your body for any tension that you might be holding. We will scan from the crown and bring your awareness through your face, your neck, your shoulders, down your arms, to your hands, your chest, your stomach, your back, your hips, upper legs, lower legs, and your feet. Take a deep breath in into the lower part of the lungs, this time releasing your breath through your mouth and allowing all tension that you are still holding to seep out through your fingertips and your toes. And return to easy breathing. Enjoy the feeling for a minute or two, and when you are ready to move out of the position, move slowly. In the meantime, I thank you for joining us for part 1 of the Calming Breath series. If you enjoyed learning how to use your diaphragm and ribs to breathe deeply, give us a thumbs up and subscribe and join us on part 2 and 3 to master the full benefit of the calming breath.